Welcome to our hackathon presentation video. Our team name is the Helpful Coders, and the community that we're helping is college students and high school students. The problem that we're solving is college students having a hard time managing their finances. The solution to that problem is to create an app that encourages users to save and reach their goals, an app that is user-friendly but that also takes into account how the student is going to feel when they log into their app. So our app is going to help sort of calm students down and make them a little bit more mindful, because checking your finances can be a stressing experience. So for our unique value proposition, our platform makes it easy for students to save money while encouraging them along the way. Again, keeping in mind how they might feel, and helping them sort of calm down from the stressing experience of checking your finances. Some existing alternatives are NerdWallet, Mint, and GoodBudget. But again, these apps sort of ignore the way that a student might be feeling when they're checking their finances. If we take a look quickly here at our cost structure, some fixed costs would be developers to create the app, and some variable costs would be servers, because the more users we get onto the platform, the higher those server costs are going to go. So we take a look at some key metrics. How are we going to know if we're doing well? Well, we know we're doing well if our number of users is increasing and if our total number of deposits is increasing as well. So if more students keep saving more money on the app, then we know that we're doing well. What is our high-level concept? We want to be Fitbit for finance. So in the way that Fitbit helps you track your health, we want to do that same thing for students. We want to help them track their financial health. Our unfair advantage is that we are college students ourselves, so we're intimately familiar with college students' problems, and we know how to solve them. Our customer segments, as mentioned before, is college students and high school students. And our early adopters would be students who have an especially hard time managing their finances, students that always find that they get money, and they always sort of seem to lose it. Our channels to gain customers would be just word of mouth from early users. So again, we would handpick people who we think have the problem very intensely, and then we would give them the app and just let word of mouth work from there. The way that we would make money from the app is we would have a page in the app that is essentially a finance page that has links to articles and videos that teach the student about finance, but also has recommended financial products such as credit cards and loan providers. So when students click on those ads and sign up for those services, we get that ad revenue. So how are we going to make it all happen? Here is our app design. So again, it's a very simple interface with this common color of blue. When you open the app, you're going to see your current goal. You're going to see what you're currently saving for. And you're going to see this little goal meter that's going to tell you how far along you are in the journey of saving up for that. You're also going to see your budgets here at the bottom. So right away you can see how much you're spending, so you don't go over your limit. So for example, this student wants to spend only $300 on groceries this week, and so the app is going to tell them how much they have left in that expense category. So this is where you set your budgets. So as a user of the app, you would come to this page, you would click on the grocery category, and you would set your max budget for that week. So if you want to spend no more than $300, you would just type in $300 here, hit next, come back to this screen, and you would see your budget for groceries right there at the home screen. Moving on to the next page, this is the set goals page. So this is where you set the goal of your savings, right? So if you're currently saving for tuition, you write that category right here in this field, and then below that you write how much you need to save to fulfill that goal. And once you enter everything here, that is what comes up right here on your home page. So once you set your goals over on the previous page, you can see them right away when you open the app right here. Moving on to our last page, we have a quote here at the top that again just helps the students sort of slow down and be a little bit more mindful about what they're doing. And down here is where we're going to have all the links to the different education platforms, right? So we would have an article on money management, maybe a video on borrowing, a resource so that users can learn about investing, and then here in this tab is really where the revenue from the app is going to come from. right here in this tab, it would open up some suggested financial services, and again, we would get the ad revenue from those, from students signing up for those services. So that's it for our presentation video, and thanks for watching.